During World War II, mini-submarines were important weapons for special operations, and they were present in battles such as the Pearl Harbor and Normandy campaigns. In 1943, the British developed the Welman mini-submarine, specifically designed for special operations at sea by the Special Operations Executive, SOE. The Welman submarine was designed in 1942, and the Morris Car Company was responsible for its production. The shape of the submarine's body is somewhat similar to a torpedo, with a blunt round front and a tapered rear. The submarine was operated by a single person and weighed only 910 kilograms, measuring 5.26 meters in length, which increased to 6.25 meters when fitted with a bomb. This small submarine had a sealed conning tower, with the sole crew member sitting inside, their head positioned perfectly within the tower. There were no periscopes on the submarine, and external observation was only possible through the glass windows around the tower. The top of the tower served as the entrance and exit hatch. Despite its small size, the Welman was equipped with ballast tanks, allowing it to dive to a depth of 95 meters, although the practical versions produced later reduced the diving depth to 65 meters. The submarine was powered by a 40V battery pack located at the rear of the submarine. In addition to the few electrical devices on board, it also powered a 2.5 horsepower motor positioned behind the crew seat. The motor, connected to the propeller by a drive shaft, provided forward thrust, allowing the submarine to reach a maximum surface speed of 3 knots. At its maximum speed, the submarine had a range of nearly 70 kilometers. The only weapon on the Welman submarine was a timed magnetic mine installed at the bow, with an explosive charge of approximately 200 kilograms. The crew would quietly approach the target warship in a semi-submerged manner, and under favorable conditions, it could also navigate closer to the target. After reaching the target, they would attach the mine to the enemy ship and then use a mechanical device to detach the mine from the submarine before quickly escaping the area. By 1943, approximately 100 Welman submarines had been produced, and the assault teams were trained and ready for combat. Their only combat operation was an attack on a German warship stationed in Norway, which ended in failure. 3 out of the 4 submarines involved in the operation sank, and the crew escaped, while 1 was captured after being caught in anti-submarine nets. The Welman submarine proved to be ineffective, especially due to the lack of periscopes, which made it impossible for the crew to safely approach the target. The bomb's power was also insufficient to deal with large surface warships. As a result, the British eventually chose the X-Craft mini-submarine as a replacement. As for the 3 sunken Welman submarines, one was salvaged by the Germans for research, and another submarine, identified as W-10, was also salvaged in the 1970s.